me a cup too, would you? Well, you're in a great mood. What's wrong? Forget it. I'll make my own.
You're a lying bitch, aren't you?
What are you talking about?
How long did you think you'd get away with it?
Get away with what? What are you talking about, Jude?
You must think I'm pretty stupid, Andrea. You made a patsy out of me, a laughing stock. I've been sticking up for you, defending you against my real friends.
Sounds like B. Smith's been ear bashing you again. Look, haven't I proved my good faith? I mean, I told the screws that I was in on that kidnap plan right from the start. I only did that because of our friendship, because I didn't want you to get into trouble.
Friendship? You wouldn't know friendship if it hit you in the face. The only reason you said you were in on it was to save your own neck, to convince them that you had nothing to do with the kidnapping.
But I didn't. You know I didn't. I proved it to you. And I was trying to protect you.
Save it, Andrea. I'm not interested in your lies. What about this, huh? What about this, right? What was in the real letter you sent? Now, don't bother telling me, because I can guess.
Look, Jude, I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anybody, but our cause is more important.
Yeah, that's another thing, you and your bloody cause. That's the same cause that you would deny knowing anything about if you thought you were going to get more time.
Look, I
hope you can come up with a good reason. And while you're at it, you come up with a good reason for betraying your friends. Friends who were willing to risk their lives for you, one who died for you. You come up with a good reason for that, huh?
Oh, hello. You must be the new officer.
Yes, that's right. My name's Janet Conway.
Meg Morris. Oh, I see you're getting to know a little about the women.
Yeah, I thought it might help.
Oh, it will, I promise you. Because they probably know everything about you. How are you getting on?
Well, I was wishing I'd been posted somewhere else.
You're not in trouble already. You've only been here a short time.
Oh, no, it's not that.
Look,
it's just...
I was an officer once. I know how it feels. But you will get used to it. Everyone gets a bit nervous at their first job.
Yeah, well, I think I'd be happier even if I'd been posted to another cell block.
Well, why? Well, I can assure you it wouldn't have made much difference. The women here are no worse than anywhere else.
Yeah, well, some of the prisoners here bother me, that's all.
Well, I suppose they do. I think it'd be pretty unusual if things didn't bother you at first. But you will get used to it. It just takes time settling in.
Well, you see, I think I remember one of the women from a long time ago. It's very awkward.
Oh, I see. Which one is it?
Well, that doesn't matter. It's just uncomfortable.
Was it a close relationship?
Look, you're probably right. Let's just forget about it.
I think you're worrying too much. As I said, you will get used to it. Just give it time.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's a funny thing, you know. I've been worrying myself sick while you two have been out on the run, and you seem to have been having a great time.
Oh, yeah, well, we did get a bit worried a few times, but it's been so terrific being together that, well, I suppose we have been having a really good time if you look at it like that.
Yeah. Well, Mrs. Powell will be calling for me soon. So, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute, Dor? You don't mind if two old mates have a bit of a private chat, do you, Pete?
No, I know when to disappear.
I don't want to throw a spanner in the works, but I have to tell you, that job that he reckons that he
I
done-
know, it wasn't his fault. He got involved in it by mistake.
Yeah, I know. The police don't even know anything about him. They're not even after him.
Yeah.
And you knew?
Yeah, Mrs. Morris told me.
And you didn't tell him?
Well, we were having such a terrific time together, Lizzie. I meant to tell him. I just thought that...
How could you? How could you let him believe that the cops were after him and all the time he was in the clear?
Yeah, well, I wanted to
That
tell
was
him.
a rotten thing to do.
Don't you lecture me, Lizzie. What about you? I never thought you'd be a lagger. But you were the one who told Mrs. Morris where to find us.
I was only trying to help. Mrs. Morris was the only person who could help sort things out for young Peter. And what about you? You mucked up the attendance centre. Don't suppose the screws will ever trust us again. And you've wrecked everything for everyone.
I know, but I couldn't help it. I had to go with him, Lizzie. He never would have made it on his own.
And what about now? Go on lying to him for your own selfish reasons. Well, aren't you?
I know, Lizzie, but I love him. It's been so beaut being together. I just didn't want it to end. I know that I'm going to end up back inside sooner or later, and it'll all be over. I just wanted something for myself for a change.
Oh. Well, if he loves you, it'll be all right. And if you love him, you'll have to tell him the truth. And you'll have to tell him now.
I know, Lizzie. I will. But how?
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down. But the sun and rain are prisoners too when morning comes around. Last night I dreamed we were together, sharing all the love we'd known, till I had to face the nightmare of waking up alone. On the inside the roses grow, they don't mind the stony ground, but the roses here are prisoners too when morning comes around.